remains of a woolly mammoth, more than 130,000 years old, have been discovered by workers building the new A14. The bones were found in a quarry in Fenstanton. The remains of 4 woolly rhinos were also found nearby. Joe Black has been for a look.
Today, they are bones sitting on top of bubble wrap, but actually they are rare and exciting finds dating back to the Ice Age. This is a woolly mammoth tusk, and this is a woolly rhino skull. They're thought to be around 130,000 years old. These historical secrets were unearthed by workers upgrading the A14 in an area near Fenstanton in what was once an ancient river.
Well, it's pretty exciting because when you find out actually what they are, I mean, it's like once in a lifetime thing that you probably find, you'd probably not find anything like this again. But it's just a one-off, I think.
Now you found these important finds. Any sign of a bonus on the horizon?
I doubt it. Be nice.
So what do we know about these species which are now extinct?
They probably evolved in basically, Europe at the time. But, they came out from Africa, basically evolved. It basically became cold adapted with basically with fur, with extra body fat like that. The mammoth was probably about 3 to 4 meters high at the shoulder, weighed about 4 tons, had a large hump of fat on its back, had a trunk which you could pluck grass out, like that. The woolly rhino was, it was probably about 4 meters long, basically from the tip of its nose to its tail, probably about, 2 meters high at the shoulder, so what's that, 6 foot 6 inches, probably weighed around a ton, with 2 tusks in the front, big massive blade-like tusks, then one behind it, like that. No, very, very nice, and again, with a very heavy coat.
These discoveries are the latest in a series of finds since work began on widening the A14 nearly 2 years ago. They include a Neolithic henge, Iron Age settlements, and an ancient medieval village. 7 tons of animal bone have been found, along with 6 tons of pottery and 7,000 smaller items like jewellery, brooches, and musical instruments. All in all, around 350 hectares of archaeology is being investigated. Who would have thought that building a road for our future would give us such an insight into our past? Joe Black, BBC Look East.
Fabulous, isn't it? Just time for a quick roundup of tonight's football. In